She asked me, son, when I grow old, will you buy me a house of gold? And when your father turns to stone, will you take care of me? Will you take care of me?
Hey guys, so we just finished our one class for today, and we're gonna head out and get groceries because I have like almost nothing in my fridge right now. And so we'll just show you a little bit of how Piper helps me go grocery shopping, and yeah. Do you ever just like really don't want to go grocery shopping, but then at the same time you really don't want to starve either? I don't know. I am completely out of food. So this is just a normal bag of gluten-free pretzels, and you can see she checks it and then she does a little head jolt and locks eye contact with me, and that is her indication that it's gluten-free. So here's another good example of something certified gluten-free that she checks and eye contact, so that's accurate. Every now and then while we're shopping, I'll intentionally have her check something that I know has gluten in it just to keep her on her toes, and that was an obvious alert right there. So yeah, just to make sure we're being accurate, I have her check gluten things every now and then. And we are surrounded by gluten, so I say we get the heck out of here. So with canned things, I usually just read the ingredients because it's sealed and I don't want it to be inaccurate. So I usually just read the ingredients and buy it and then have her check it at home when I open it. So this is a gluten-free pancake mix next to a normal pancake mix, but it's certified, so I'm kind of curious to see if it's really gluten-free or not. What do you think? So this is just the normal one, and she checks it and alerts, so that's good. And then I go ahead and I grab the gluten-free one, and it is gluten-free, so that was exciting to get some pancake mix. So with this bag of nuts, I went ahead and read the ingredients, and they seemed relatively okay, so I had her check it, and when she checked it, she alerted. And if you look on the back, it shows that it was processed on a facility that also processes wheat. I learned recently that they aren't required legally to say that, but they just happen to do that because they're nice. So usually when ingredients check out okay, and she alerts, it's usually because the equipment it's made on, but as a side note, there's also maltodextrin and yeast extract that can sometimes contain gluten, so there's that. So here I'm having her check my shampoo because, believe it or not, there are quite a few body products that aren't gluten-free. Usually it's in like oatmeal-based soaps that get contaminated, but I've also heard of like barley being used for makeup, so I just have her check it. Here I'm ranting. It's $6.39 for a tiny loaf of bread the size of my face, and if I get two, then it's like $13 with tax. That's just kind of ridiculous. Okay, rant over. Okay, so groceries are purchased. I've got Piper kind of squeezed in there. She'll be fine. She's buckled in, so we're good. Yeah, I avoid doing groceries to the point where I go from a ton of food to like absolutely no food within like a month or so. And then I have to spend a ton of money on groceries, and then I don't buy any for a long time, and then I spend a ton of money. And so I need to work on like maintaining the food that I have. But so far we'll be set for another few weeks. So I just got back to my apartment. I'm going to bring up Piper in my backpack and then come back down and take a few loads up to my apartment. So here I'm obviously just unloading my groceries, but if you look closely you can see the mini fridge that I keep in my closet. I also put like my pots and pans on the shelves in my closet. I have some as a makeshift nightstand if you see over there. And then underneath my bed is a mini pantry as well, because if I keep my food with my roommates in the kitchen, I can get sick from the contamination in there. So when I cook, I also have her check just to make sure we didn't miss anything at the store. So usually she just sits by my side and watches me while I make food. And yeah, she just checks everything for me. Every now and then I do throw in some of my roommate's food, like this bread here, just to make sure that she's still being accurate and paying attention. And yes, I do cook in the kitchen even though I don't keep my food in there. So what I do is I clean off the whole counter space really well with some gloves on, and then I just use my special pots and pans, and then afterwards I clean it really good so everything is thoroughly clean, and then put back in my room where it won't get contaminated while my roommates use the kitchen. So yeah. So that is it. That's how Piper helps me cook and go grocery shopping. I hope that was helpful, and if you want any other videos like this, just let me know in the comments below.